Hello, my name is Hannah Brown and this is my assignment 13 for EDP 4275. When holding conferences with parents who speak a different language, it is very important that you have a translator, and that translator should be an educator. Teachers' aides aren't trained the way that educators are, and you definitely need somebody there who can communicate with these parents and who are on the same page as you, because they know what you're trying to say and the point you're trying to get across to these parents. If there isn't a translator within your school, you should notify the school district so they can send you a translator. You don't want to get a family member of the families because they could start saying something that's not necessarily what you're trying to say or relay. You don't want to use the child as the translator because you need to have a professional conversation with these families. It is very important to start off the conversation with 3 positives about the child, and then speak about the concern or the reason why you're having this conference. Parents may feel intimidated or unprepared to help with homework or other schoolwork, especially if they have limited educational or English skills. Many parents who come from other cultures, they admire teaching, and where the teachers are considered to be the expert, not the parent. Here in America, we work with the families. We're all on the same team, on the same page when it comes to the child's education. Parents may be reluctant to ask questions and not to question the teacher's authority, or they may assume that the school doesn't want them to interfere with their child's education. Upon arrival to the U.S., newcomer parents may wonder why they are suddenly a school partner and why, in fact, the school is asking the parent to do the teacher's job. That's how the families may feel. It's not doing the teacher's job, but that's the way that they may see it or interpret it. My first student that I'm using as an example, the family speaks Creole. I held a conference for Susie, who was missing school frequently. When Susie's mother came into the classroom, I was greeted with a firm handshake. I had a translator from the school district because my school does not have a teacher who speaks Creole. When I met with Susie's mother, I discovered that she was helping her mom, who was a single mom, babysit her younger siblings since they didn't have regular childcare. I then helped her find resources to provide affordable childcare support. I also made sure during this conference to speak to the parent, not to the translator and then to the parent. I made sure I am speaking to the parent, I just have somebody helping me translate. So it's very important to also make sure that the parent isn't considered not there. My next student is Spanish. I held a conference for Mabel because she was behind with reading. When I met with Mabel's parents, I was greeted with a kiss from the mother and a side hug from the father. I had our lead teacher there to translate, even though I greeted them with buenas. That's about all the Spanish I know. Mabel was very thorough when it came to school. Neat clothing, she was clean with braided hair. Her notebooks and pencils were ready to go. When I met with the parents, they explained to the translator and to myself that they lived in an apartment with 4 other children, and the only furniture they had was a kitchen table with 2 chairs and a mattress. All of the girls slept on the mattress together, the sisters. The parents spoke about the importance of their child's education and explained that every night they had their children do their homework on the kitchen table, even though the parents didn't understand English. As the teacher, I was unaware of the family's limited circumstances and developed a new appreciation for the parents' commitment to their children's education. I since have invited parents of different languages to come into my classroom during reading time. The parents follow along with their children and they learn about read-alongs and how to interact with the text. This helps them work with their children at home and to increase reading comprehension. Another great way to get parents involved is to make a list of 5 things you hope to expect that involved parents do at your school. What do parents need to know in order to participate in these events? And what challenges might the ELL parents face when participating with these events? You definitely don't want to dismiss the parents. You want to involve them as best as you can. Now, there are so many different resources we as teachers and educators can use to communicate with parents, different applications, many different methods that we can use, and we should take advantage of all of them. Thank you.